I'm so ready.
Bear with me. I'm snacking. I'm actually
The
trying
judge
to...
really hasn't been on his game this entire time.
I'm sorry. There's so many things to do. But I can only muster up so much strength and time. I am a busy man, you know. There we go. All finished.
Finding new hair growth serums, are we?
Bailiff, send me more lunch. I'm still peckish. Change, damn you.
Bailiff, order me 13 more grilled cheeses.
Bailiff, this whole hair growing medicine's making me very hungry.
Oh, now you're spoiling me. Anyway.
Carry on. Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
I'm Robin Newman!
Oh my god.
I want to become a great artist. I practice day and night. Yeah!
Hardcore.
No, that's not it. Art's gotta be sincere, man.
So, for the occupation, should we just put down, budding artist?
Ooh.
Mike!
Famous Legal Academy Senior Prosecutor Course! This brace is proof of my masculinity! I've been training to be a prosecutor for 18 years!
Order! Ahem! I assume you'll be cleaning up the pottery you smashed before you leave today?
Ah! Oh, man! Ah! Ah!
Order! Seems the witness has finally settled down. Oh.
I guess nothing phases the judge after all these years.
You may proceed with your testimony, Mr. Newman. Specifically, the judge wishes to hear why you had fluorescent paint on your hand.
Witness testimony. Why, he touched the costume.
I went to see Juniper in her dressing room, but she wasn't there! When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa! The mannequin it was on, it was about to fall on me! I got that paint on me when I caught it! But I never put it on! That's just stupid!
Hold it!
Oh.
Hold it! Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for the witness.
Well, Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated, but...
No!
Not again. What is his problem?
I sensed at the moment the Robin took the stand. The discord in his heart.
So, you think he might be hiding something?
Probably. You ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the Moon Matrix can do for you.
Time for therapy. Beep boop beep. Okay. Went to see Juniper in a waiting room, but she wasn't there. Oh, shocked expression. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa. Okay. Weird. The mannequin was on. It was about to fall over. I got that paint on me when I caught it. I never put it on. That's just stupid.
Can you guess?
Is it the frustration? Okay.
he had to catch the mannequin as it quickly started to fall over.
Even I can guess this one. The most natural response would have been the surprise.
Apollo's right, so maybe I should try focusing on some other emotion.
Is it the I'm pissed emotion? So this is this gotcha? This isn't it? Got it. It's got it. That's the shout. But but he says stupid. Hold on.
Stupid.
Does the emotion match what he's saying?
Anger.
Oh, yeah, why would he be happy to see the costume? It's not her he's seeing. Yeah, sorry, it's not her he's seeing. Okay, we'll go with this.
Got it! When you mentioned the stage costume, I sense a sudden powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain that, Mr. Newman?
Wait, what? Why would a frilly scarf thing and a long skirt make me feel like that?
Shifty eyes.
I don't know, but you seemed awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you?
Like I'd be into that kind of thing. I'm a dude, and I'm into braces.
You don't think Robin's actually got a thing for Juniper's outfit, do you?
Oh, come on. Isn't it obvious?
You're enjoying this a bit too much, Afida.
No way, man! The mannequin came falling toward me, so I stuck up my hands to stop it. End of story!
That's a new piece of information. Time to run an update.
That was good. Sorry.
Even after that update, something just doesn't feel right here. Do I have anything that could prove his statement contradicts what really happened?
Well, I totally didn't mean to grab there.
Her boobs, they just landed in my hands.
Did you touch your boobs? No way, man!
That would be lame!
Oh, paint. Other way around. That wouldn't make any sense. Right?
Huh.
What would it make
Strange.
sense?
Well, the cut's inside out. And right now, what you're seeing is if it was on normally, it would fall into him and he wouldn't make a mark. Right?
No, that's not it exactly.
Check history if necessary.
The mannequin came falling toward me, so I stuck my hands out to stop it. End of story.
Does anyone else notice anything?
Yeah. Yeah, Cast, help me out. I'm drawing a blank.
I think you might be right, Willow. Is it not?
See, that's what I thought it was.
Like, if it fell on him, the handprints would it not look different?
Yeah.
There would be the outer hands instead of the inner hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we might be too far ahead.
Oh, you think? Are we too far ahead, Coco?
No.
Oh? Let's give it a shot.
We know how this fucking game operates sometimes.
Have a go, Luna.
Take that! You said that the mannequin came falling towards you, and you stuck your hands out to stop it.
Voice mod.
Very accurate.
If so, then the fingers of your hands would have been pointing outward like this. But that's not what the handprints show.
Yeah, there we go.
In fact, this looks
Thumb.
more like your thumbs
Like-
and the base of your palms.
Yeah.
accidentally got it right.
Well, why in the world would I leave such weird handprints?
My hands were totally backwards!
You know why. You left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting it on. Just like the model in this drawing.
Huh.
Whoa!
Okay.
Why don't you just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put on the stage costume, didn't you? And you really do like Miss Wood's clothes, don't you?
Fine! I admit to putting the costume on!
Uh,
But... I
Oh.
don't like girly clothes, man! Cause I'm a man!
testosterone! He says.
Yes. New information to plug in. Time for another update.
Snuck in knowing the costume was there.
My heart was pounding even
sorry.
though I'm a guy!
Sorry, I forgot this is new dialogue.
I snuck in knowing the costume was there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. Then I saw it. It was even more amazing than I'd imagined. I was like, whoa! I'm a guy! And I got all excited.
Dude!
That line's amazing. I love how he says, like, I'm a guy.
It's true! I did put on girly clothes!
I'm sad.
Case closed.
But it was strictly for artistic purposes!
That's awesome. Is it this? Or is it one of these? I don't know which one it could be.
Hey, go back one more.
Sad?
Sad? I think sad.
Wait.
Why is he sad?
Go back one more.
You said that too.
He's sad here too. I feel like
Nothing's
it's this.
happened yet.
That was on information update. I feel like it's this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with sad. Let's go.
Got it. There. Another emotion that doesn't fit.
So what? You're really starting to get on my nerves, man!
Mr. Newman, you got excited when you put the costume on. But
Oh.
you also felt sad.
Who cares if I felt sad? It's no big deal!
Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you?
Oh, no!
You're not fooling anyone anymore. Now tell us why you were sad.
Okay, fine! If you're gonna be that way, I'll tell you! The reason I felt sad is... No matter how much I dress up, I'll never be pretty as Jennifer!
Oh my god. Well, no offense, but his habit of shouting at the top of his lungs doesn't exactly help.
No, that's not it! I totally own those girly clothes! I should have been totally pretty! But, there's something that keeps getting in my way!
Wow, that's a whole lot of anger and raw emotion right there. His heart is crying out in pain. His emotions are out of control.
Out of control emotions. He saw those during the Nine-Tail Veil incident. So, all we have to do is find the source of this uncontrollable anger, right?
Right. Help me look for a conflict between his statements and the images we see. If we can find that, then we can wrestle him away from whatever is tormenting him.
Right.
Mr. Newman said that there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But what could it be?
Fine! I'll testify, man!
Oh, look at it, like 5%. It's gonna plummet. Oh, whoa. Oh,
I
shit,
snuck in knowing the costume was there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. It's true. I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long, frilly scarf. I admit it. I wore girly clothes.
Hold up.
I felt like a diva when I pulled the hood over my head.
I love I felt like a diva.
It felt so right. I was totally dressed up like a girl.
Yes, queen.
Yes. So, we're looking for the source of this yes, queen.
Right, the conflict in his testimony will most likely arise from his emotional repression. Let's compare the images to his testimony. We might find the problem that way.
Okay. Angie.
I'm mad.
Angie. Felt like a diva when I love that's my favorite line.
Remember to check out everything you can probe.
Huh. Is it the brace?
Maybe.
I think like that must be
What
it.
is-
Because he
What
points
does it say in
out.
the last one?
The same image.
So right, it was
Yeah.
totally
It'll be the
dressed up
same
like a girl.
probes.
Yeah, I feel like it's brace because he brings it up so many times. Like, I'm gonna bring you out the brace because I'm a manly man. But like, obviously, if he's in denial, so he doesn't want to take off the brace. But the brace is causing him apparently to look a bit more like a dude. So it must be this, right? I'm confident.
Yeah.
Got it! Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger toward your brace, don't you? Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be?
Can be a pretty boy.
Huh? What?
Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you?
No way, man! This is a symbol of masculinity! I could never take it off!
Is it that you can't take it off? Or is that you don't want to take it off?
Oh, man! I should have kept my big mouth shut!
This is really weird. He exhibits intense anger towards his brace, which he called a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off, not even when he's trying to look pretty. What could be at the root of this complicated relationship with his brace? I have a feeling we're on the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret.
Athena, you okay?
It seems Robin is hiding a secret, a big one.
Bigger than the fact he's secretly jealous of Juniper's looks.
Yes, at least I think so. No, it can't be. I just thought of something, but it's totally insane.
Yeah.
Mr. Newman,
What?
I'm onto your little secret, and if I'm correct, it's not very little at all. It's huge. It sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left.
You fucking hate women! I knew it!
Oh my god, I'm sexist!
You're an insult. Take that.
You've been blackpilled!
Sorry, not take that. Destroyed. Jesus. Here it is.
Mr. Newman, or should I say, Miss Newman, You are and have always been a girl.
What? Have you lost the plot, Athena?
No, I'm completely serious.
It's hiding the chest.
I don't have any direct evidence. But that's what Robin's heart is shouting loud and clear.
Hold it! Hold it! I still think you've totally lost it. I mean, Robin reeks of testosterone. How could he possibly be a she? I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time.
I have.
What?
Oh.
I've seen plenty witnesses in my day. But if he's a she, then she is most convincing actress I have ever encountered. Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is, without question, a man.
Even the judge declared it. Oh.
You are now truly Justice Dono's equal in one area. You are just as equally insane. Never in the history of this planet has there been a finer specimen of the masculine spirit.
So true.
Behold my masculinity.
Can I just say that's an elaborate brace? It's like really elaborate.
Hold it.
Oh, shoot.
Oh. Ah!
Snap.
If you guys are done talking about me. Ah! Ah!
He's a pretty. Please be super cute. Oh. Oh. Wait, voice cut? You might cut off, try that again.
Yeah, Mike is dying.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah! The brace, it's...
Ooh! Oh my god.
Miss Sykes? No. Allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs.
Oh
but
my
no.
god. Oh my god. It's like completely the opposite way around. Oh god. What? No way!
Ugh! Surely this must be some kind of jest.
Nope, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a P-E-E-K.
I looked.
As if.
What an amazing transformation. Well, all the discord is gone. The image is now complete.
Oh my god. God.
I was raised as a boy since I was little, and I studied law just as my parents wanted. But now, this living lie that had me pinned to the ground, it's...
Oh my god.
It's been blown to smithereens by you, Athena!
Oh my god.
Now I can stop pretending I want to be prosecutor! I want to be an artist!
It just turns into Kratos. Athena!
I fucking love this.
Order! Order! What a shocking development! He really did turn out to be a she!
everyone's looking at me like that.
Oh.
I feel like a movie star or something.
Oh my god.
But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy. Okay. No, Pixar, you regret it, man!
Am I just imagining things? Or is Robin even more hyper now when she was a he?
I don't know. Maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off of her chest, literally.
This is all well and good. But does he, or she, actually change anything?
The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things. Because there is now a piece of evidence that we must reevaluate.
Very well. Let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that we know that the witness is a girl?
You can figure this one out.
Do you remember?
It would be this. Ready?
Would it make sense?
Take that. This is what I'd like the court to reconsider.
Oh, the tape recorder. The one that recorded the threat. You're a goner!
That's right. And we have already established that it's a female voice in the recording. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. And that is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect.
Oh, so then.
That's right. The witness just revealed that she's a girl. Therefore, if we are using the voice recording and the voice and this as a recording as the basis of the hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled a suspect too. No!
Wow. Talk about sudden turn of events. You've done it. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but wow, that's a lot of work for a single one.
Objection!
Objection. Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that only one person here was privy to that script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect.
Objection! But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl, both at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that puts her in camp suspicious. Eek! That's not nice, Athena! How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me...
Objection!
Objection. Suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance.
We can surmise that she led support... Oh no,
If you'll let me continue. We can surmise that she lent the support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods. By leading Miss Scuttlebutt to the body, that would make her an accessory to the crime.
How can you say that? I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman!
Objection!
Objection. Birdman. In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a bit, does it not?
Objection. You made it all the sense somehow. And he'll keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else knew the script's details. But how could someone have gotten into their hands on that kind of info? The only way they could have known what was in the script was if they
saw the mock trial. Because you would know in advance. Yeah. Because, yeah, the only people who knew about it were Court and Junie. And Junie won't tell anyone. She only talked to Court.
The mock
But the
trial
murder
happened way
happened-
later, though.
Yeah, the mock trial happened after the murder, remember? So you couldn't see it and then do it.
Oh, shit, you're right. Penned.
Unless Junie did tell someone, then,
Nah.
you know.
Her telling someone is... actually, to be honest, they're both unreliable claims.
Oh, yeah, no.
We also are focusing a lot on the fact that these were kept completely secret. I don't think that's necessarily the case.
We don't know if it really was kept secret, right?
Need to speak with Hugh O'Connor.
Also,
met with Hugh about
Court
that
knew the
report.
details.
Yeah. Meet Rarest to write about training seminar. No, it's not. Okay.
I'm also pretty sure there was someone at some point mentioned that these were sent in for review from the judge classes to like
Yeah.
a bunch of the faculty. Like any number of people could have read this.
So we're gonna say, shit. I don't know if it's got to be center, right?
Maybe.
I don't think pen the script.
Do a
is
safety
correct.
save?
Good shout. Good shout. It's been a minute.
Well, the one who penned the script was Junie,
It
so
was
I don't think you
Junie,
want to
that's what I
say
mean.
penned the script.
Yeah, because then it. Yeah, that's what I meant. I was like.
There's no reason for us to suspect that she didn't write it.
Yeah.
And they couldn't have seen the mock trial and then do it.
Yeah.
Because she was murdered before.
Yeah, yeah. You
that,
pointed
it
that
has
out. So
to be that.
yeah. Process of elimination.
Sorry, Junie, but you're not going to like this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone.
What the devil?
Shit. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot she said that.
And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution.
Yeah.
Professor Colt noticed it immediately and changed it back.
Miss Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness Robin Newman.
I get it. If Robin won, Hugh wouldn't have been able to confess to Juniper.
Right, Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward.
Objection! How could you, Athena? What a bunch of bull! I never heard a word about the script for Juniper! Never, ever!
Objection!
Objection! You're sure? Can you look me in the eye and swear you didn't?
B-A-D, Athena. You don't have any evidence!
Oh my god.
Actually, we might have just the thing.
Really?
Yeah. One of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial.
Oops, clave.
Shit. Oh god, where's it gone?
Mr. Gavin? I remember Mr. Gavin
Gavin's not
saying
prepared.
something like
Here's a
this.
shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who posed as the corpse.
That was it. And
Her forehead. How did the mock trial participant react to this photo?
Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Court was wearing. Robin said, "Oh, the green sweatsuit!"
S-U-R-E. I might have said that. But so what?
Well, I think of it this way, Athena.
Yeah, which way exactly?
If I told you that I'd be wearing a blue suit today, but then showed up wearing what I've got on right now, what would you say?
Oh, the red suit? I think I've got it. Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script.
Mm-hmm.
The defense moves to present said evidence to the court.
Very well, Miss Sykes. Present away.
This evidence proves that Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's contents.
That. Victor's
Yeah,
eye.
it says red.
It's the thing I looked at earlier.
Bam!
Take that!
The mock trial script.
Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you were shown a photo of the victim's body. And reportedly, you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit."
Oh, yes, I said that. What's your point?
You seem to have some issue with the green sweatsuit, and I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on the things to prepare page. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor's course. You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know that about the script's content, then that shouldn't have been a surprise to you.
No! I thought we were friends, Athena. How could I have been so blind?
In light of your privileged knowledge, I move to declare Miss Newman a suspect, Your Honor.
Oh, you what?
Objection! If knowing script details makes me a suspect, then there must be others beside me. I mean, someone else could have also seen Professor Court's note.
No, what note?
The professor and Juniper were working together to prepare for the mock trial. But only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right?
You're not seriously going to suggest.
Eek! That is the truth. Professor Court did do exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case. But she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victims, B-O-D-Y.
Is this really true, Miss Newman?
If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note.
I'd say she's telling the truth.
Wait a sec. If there was a note with details about the body, then that means there are others who could have made the murder look like our client's script.
Yes, I believe you are right.
Apparently, this case isn't as clear-cut as Prosecutor Blackwell would have us believe. This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case.
Objection!
Objection. Bully for you, Missy. But don't think this spells victory.
And why not?
The battle is still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit. So put away your wooden sword. And show me what you are truly capable of if you wish to live.
Oh.
You want it? Don't worry. I'm gonna bring it.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Finally, something I can spit at.
I already said I want nothing to do with this trial.
How juvenile. It is not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugh O'Connor.
Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness?
You will recall that the day before the mock trial, in short, before the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home around 6 p.m.
Sorry, yes, my notes here do confirm that fact.
Right, our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be.
Objection!
Objection! Yet that was a Yet that was but a felicitous lie. Or am I mistaken, Golden Boy?
I've no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold! I am not through with you yet.
It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me.
Leave, and we might just discuss you know what.
I know exactly what this is. Yeah.
No, wait.
This is exactly what I've been thinking from the beginning. Okay, you probably all know where I'm going with this.
One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about?
I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify.
Yeah, sweat, boy.
Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor?
The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. Hugh O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy lawyer course. How's that?
Just fine. Your testimony then, if you please.
You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you.
I knew Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him.
Whatever you say, mouth breather.
I got that.
Witness testimony. Around the time of the murder.
To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range until 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Pretty sound like she propped up her own glasses.
That is quite enough. Well done, Golden Boy. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now, will you recall the tape recorder? We know the time of the recording. It was 7:10 p.m., the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime.
Did you have any proof of that?
As its final bell, this school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. Maxie?
Ah, thank you. Tape recorder updated on the court record. A woman can be heard shouting, "You're a gunner." Recorded in the art room at 7:10 p.m. on the 23rd.
So, when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been...
Indeed. It was 5 minutes after the voice recording was captured on tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building, even after the killing.
So, the time of the murder, and the time of when the body was moved...
Great. Another inconvenient testimony.
Miss Sykes, your cross-examination, please. Around the time of the murder.
To get memory prepared for the court trial, I meditated at the archery range until 7 p.m. At 7:15 I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything you'd like to ask? Let's press this.
Hold it! Our client has stated that she went home at 6 p.m.
Oh.
You
Every
and
time.
Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her?
Yes, I left school at around 6 p.m.
No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely in school after 7 p.m. But I suppose neither side can prove one way or the other.
But if Ginny was there, that means she's lying.
Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments.
Hold it. So you just walked past a good friend, barely saying a word?
The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stand around chatting. Then again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices.
Objection. Annoyingly loud voices? I'd like it if you refrained from insulting my partner like that.
What? Normally, I shout, "Objection!" right about now. But I'll take this one for the team.
Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say.
Hold it. Alright, I'll take you up on your kind offer.
I expected as much. So go ahead, ask away.
Mr. O'Connor, I wanted to ask you.
You stay past the last bell. How did you prep for the mock trial? Shit. We could probably ask all these, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so one of them we kind of know, right? He
Yeah.
meditated.
Yeah.
The other one is unclear, but technically he said at 7 he went to the archery range. I think.
Yes.
I think he said. I think he said where he went to
Yes, he did.
meditate.
Yeah.
but we might be mixing that up with a previous statement that he mentioned.
Right.
When he discovered the body, he went down to the archery range in the quad to meditate before the thing.
Okay.
We don't know if he had any reason to go to the art room.
Yeah, we do. I want to say the middle one seems like the one I want to ask the most. Because he did say they get annoyed if you stand around chatting, but I'm like... So he has just said
So
that.
why was he still there? Doesn't
Yeah.
really make much sense.
So you want to be, how did you prep? It's a hazy bit that we don't know at all. Let's ask that.
Please tell the court what you're doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial.
That's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
What?
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations?
You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to be mentally prepared.
Ginny put her heart and soul into getting things ready, while he just sat on his behind?
Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 PM. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul?
That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone until the final bell at 7 PM.
I see.
Yeah.
This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony.
I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face.
Okay. Yeah, hold up. Go ahead, sorry.
I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I had been meditating alone at the archery range.
Good, you can always examine.
23rd, meet with Hugh about the report yesterday.
There we go. I knew it.
Interesting.
You got this, Luna. Let's go.
Objection! So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd. Are you sure about that?
I already told you, my word is as good as gold.
Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details.
Sorry, never seen that before.
This is the victim's planner. She recorded all her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads 23rd, meet with Hugh, and important. Don't you find that interesting?
Where'd you get that?
The keyword here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk.
But the entire campus was buzzing with the activity before the mock trial. Or with activity, sorry. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation?
I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
And the witness stayed after the last bell. And in order to have a private talk with the victim, am I right, Mr. O'Connor?
This is insane!
Objection! Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence as usual.
No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until the last bell. And he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim.
First Robin, now me. Who are you going to accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney hoping to get ahead.
Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death.
I had my suspicion about Robin, but Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day?
Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor, I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I have something to say.
Oh god.
If it'll save me some trouble, then by all means, speak away.
If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect.
Ooh. He has a point.
Impressive. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case.
Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer.
This guy.
What a pity. To think that such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. At last, your moment is here, Sykes-Stunner. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement. And prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge on your lapel.
Could he lay any more pressure on us?
The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing about that.
Yeah, you're right. In which case... To whom does the voice in the tape really belong to?
Yes, I'm thinking the victim, because she's
Yeah.
also female, right?
Time to bluff our way out of this, huh?
The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Objection!
Objection! Are you mad? The voice on the recording says you're a goner. That is something a murderer shouts at their victim, not the other way around.
Yeah, that is a problem. You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner.
Athena.
You're a goner. You're a goner. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Wait a second.
Whoa!
Oh,
Athena, you're scaring me here?
you're scared. I'm terrified for even coming up with this.
With what?
Prosecutor Blackwell, you wanted to know if I'm worthy of my badge? Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I can wear it with pride.
Oh. Then can I take it you won't be changing your argument? Still, it stands that it's a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling, "You're a goner."
I agree if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not.
I assume you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes.
Not exactly. But you don't have to add fuel to this fire, Your Honor. If it is indeed Professor Court's voice on the tape, then what was she shouting because she was?
I'm gonna safety that one.
We're both gonna safety that one. We're gonna go with the middle. I'm gonna go with middle.
Being threatened.
Oh, bollocks.
Your goner was a threat. The witness shouted at the victim.
Oops.
As has been mentioned countless times, the voice in this recording is female.
Oh my god, why did I make that mistake?
How the devil do you reckon it belongs to the witness?
Oh, right.
I'm confused.
Sorry.
How could I be so stupid about that? So, without further ado, here's a penalty.
Sorry, I was just pretending.
Ow.
Tee-hee.
No fair.
Oopsie, oopsie.
2 against 1.
I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is that shout on the tape really saying you're a goner?
What are you up to now, Athena?
Professor Quartz Planner says she was supposed to meet with a witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And it made Professor Quark get angry with him during the private meeting.
I don't see how this changes what we've heard on the tape.
Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness as if you're mad at him.
Oh.
But, and this is important, use his full name.
Okay, let's see, you O'Connor!
What did I do to deserve that?
Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster.
You O'Connor! You O'Connor? You O'Connor. You O'Connor. Mother Connor! No, it's an ice cream. Wait a second. No, this cannot be.
It's a yogurt, actually, Your
Objection.
Honor.
Oh,
You think you spend the energy to lead this far if it wasn't true?
I don't know my foods. I'm a sham.
Ah, but it is. Your Honor, humans are not perfect, but that's a scientific fact.
You're right. Bailiff, bring me an O'Connor.
We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters or the wind for voices.
Now that you mention it.
You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The sound on the tape recorder never was the phrase, "You're a goner." That's only what we thought we heard when, in fact, the witness was getting yelled at. The court will know that this is different from the selective hearing men are good at.
Wow.
Whoa!
You're literally right here.
I love the guys in the call being so offended by that.
I think you're right, but what was that last part again? That is the I'm saving that as the biggest laugh I've ever heard Freddy do ever in this stream. Holy shit.
It is literally my job to be selective.
Never mind, that important thing is that the voice was recorded and isn't our client's voices. And since it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join the list of suspects.
Objection. I had thought the testimony would suffice, but it seems it has come to this. I will not allow such fallacious quibbles to upend this case. The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court.
Evidence? What's he gonna pull out now?
Feast your eyes on this photo, and let me see that insolent look vanish from within them.
That photo on the left is Juniper's outfit.
Let's see here. Where is it? There we go. Oh, there's a picture of the defendant and the victim.
The photograph shows the professor and the student preparing for the mock trial together.
Wait, was that taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred?
Indeed it was. But the revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
Oh god.
What?
The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after this photo was taken.
School camera photo added to the court record. A photo of the art room while preparations were being made, taken on the day of the murder.
It seems the defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious.
Ginny was with Professor Court just 5 minutes before she was murdered? What now? Nothing I can say can change that fact.
Understand now. You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might. Such misplaced faith will inevitably be cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth.
Ah!
Listen, Missy. The person you'd like to save, more than anyone else in the world,
Is myself. Sorry. Couldn't help it.
Do you mind? I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire.
But, I became a lawyer so I could...
You still fail to understand, after so much pain and defeat. The courts are not the play yards of little children dressed as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up.
Ah! He thinks I'm giving up now. He's got another thing coming. I have to find my inner strength if I'm gonna hope to save him. But I can't think of any other ways to strike back. In the worst of times, force their biggest smiles. That's impossible. How could I smile under these circumstances, even if I'm forced to?
This is better than bad. Who knew Blackwell had this one waiting in the wings? Why didn't that twisted samurai just present it at the beginning?
Wait, maybe this was his real plan. Was he just trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right. Maybe I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer who murdered Professor Court? Constance Court. Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy? Or was it Hugh O'Connor, the student who had met with Professor Court?
There seems to be little reason to debate the defendant's guilt any longer. The time for a verdict has come. Why now?
Oh.
Objection! No! That's not gonna happen, man!
What is the meaning of this? You can't interrupt a judge about to hand down a...
Maybe, but false verdicts are a N-O-N-O.
What?
Miss Newman, please explain yourself.
Juniper's not the killer. I know because I know who the real killer is.
What?
You do? You know who the real killer is? What's she up to now?
Yep, I know because the real killer is me.
What?
It was me! I did it alone! Just me!
I don't get it. Why is she confessing?
Miss Newman was witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems.
Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends! Just so he can walk free! Get it over with! Declare me guilty already!
Hold it! Please, wait.
Juniper, what are you doing?
Thank you for all you've done, Thena. But you'll have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer.
Uh-oh.
Junie, no. Don't do it.
You and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
What?
Objection. Junie, you know that's not true. Hurry up and retract your statement.
I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Thena.
Order! Order! Will someone please explain what is going on here?
I see right through your cheap ploy. School rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had go up in a puff of smoke.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Even meek little mice will fight when cornered. A pitiful spectacle, might I add. These vermin are trying to protect each other now that they've nowhere else to run.
Protect each other? Wait. So was Robinson just trying to protect Junie too? If so, then the real killer is...
Oh. God damn it. Oh.
Objection! This whole thing's a joke.
Uh-oh, and now it's Hugh's turn.
What is wrong with kids these days and their TikToks and memes?
I know what just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes.
Cool.
You think I'm the killer, don't you?
That's sick.
Wow, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking.
I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it.
Wait. What?
Now, both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer?
I'm so confused right now.
You and me both.
If you still have doubts, how about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius.
Enough of this nonsense. This is a court of law. not the set of some high school drama.
I see. I have no choice. I'm afraid I'll have to.
Hoy, wait your boldness.
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm in no position to hand down a verdict just yet. I am hoping that the defense and the prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. That is why I'm giving you both the rest of the day to continue investigating this case.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Fine. Do as you wish.
This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned.
To be continued.